Hey, good morning. It's Tango Oscar Mike. It's early Saturday morning. Me and Augie are out here in the backyard getting a fire going. I'll show you what I'm doing. We've had some trees. Every time we lose a tree, you end up with a stump in the yard. I got a couple of old truck rims. I had my nephew cut the center out of the rims. There's really big, heavy rims. And I set them over the stump and put a fire inside it, and it holds the heat in really well and burns the stump down into the ground. Now these are old stumps. These are several years old, and I'm just trying to get rid of them. But this is the result of the first fire we did. As you can see, it burned that stump the whole way down into the ground. I've got another one over there that I did as well. And I just started this one this morning. It's supposed to rain. It's super humid. That's why my shirt's all sweaty. We haven't even been out that long, and it's just hot. I kind of wish it would rain. I told Augie we were going to play in the rain today, and he's out running around. So this is the next one. There's the rims. I just kind of stack them on top of each other. And as the wood falls down, it creates a hot bed of coals, and it just smolders for like a day or two. And when I come back, the stump is usually burned completely out of the ground. If you look at the bottom, you can see the roots even burning outward from the stump. But just trying to make it a little easier to mow. I just kicked the ash in that. That's actually still warm. I got that one there, and then this one here is the oldest. That's a big stump, and I'm going to cut that out. I'll get the chainsaw, cut them off flat, and then light those as well. The spotted lanternfly is all over the place here, and they're killing some of the trees on the property, so I'm going to have more stumps in the future. But getting ready. Go down here and show you what these things do. These things are disgusting. I can't describe the smell that's hitting me right now. It's like a sweet putrid smell. And these trees, that tree, they're being attacked. And you got to watch, because the stuff will actually drip down, which I believe is their droppings. But they're killing the tree. See how the tree's turning black? The leaves are turning black. See the ground underneath it? They've completely destroyed the ground underneath the tree. And the lantern flies are on the tree the whole way up. I'll go in, but I don't want to stay underneath it for too long. But those are all lantern flies. And there's more. They're only attacking these particular trees so far, but I have seen them on some of the other trees. But if you stand here, you can actually watch the stuff drop. And it's horrible. They're just killing the trees. So none of the wood I'm burning is from trees that I cut down. That is all deadfall that I've pulled out of the woods. I don't have to cut down live trees to get firewood. There's a stack of it. I pulled a ton out this spring. I have more wood than we'll probably need this spring, this winter, maybe even next winter, I don't know. And there's still several trees down on the property that's going to provide more wood, but they're not on the ground. They're kind of leaning, so they can stay there longer. If they're on the ground, they'll rot within a year. But if they're leaning and not completely flat on the ground, they can stay there for a couple of years before I have to get to them. So I'll probably at least try to get them out of the woods and cut up this year, this winter. But I'll do that in the winter time when it's cool outside and I can enjoy myself. The bugs are kind of a pain in the butt right now. Here's the boy. Is there a squirrel up there? A squirrel? Augie's been having trouble with his back leg. He's been limping a lot. And at first the vet just put us on an anti-inflammatory, and that seemed to work when we had high activity days. But lately he's been limping a lot more. So we got a little concerned about it. So when I went in for his checkup, me and the doctor discussed it. She doesn't think he pulled anything or broke anything, but she had us put him on a joint supplement called Movoflex, M-O-V-O-F-L-E-X. He's only been on it for about a week, and it has made a difference. Like, it's obvious to us. He's running more. He doesn't seem to be limping as much. He stands, he puts weight on both of his legs. So far it's been pretty amazing. Sometimes they do get used to it and it's not affected after a while. But for now, it's been amazing. We haven't given him any of the anti-inflammatory meds, and he's been doing really good. So we're gonna let it go and see how it works, and hopefully he continues to enjoy life by running around and stuff. He's gonna be 7 coming up, aren't you? You're gonna be 7. That's a boy. Get a boy. Well, I don't know if you can see while I'm talking to you, but right over my shoulder there, behind that shed, in the woods, there's like 4 deer laying down, and you might see their ears flicker every once in a while. That's pretty much where they live. They're there all the time. Augie knows he's not allowed in the woods, so he doesn't bother them, and they don't run because they know he's not allowed in the woods. And I don't want to chase them off. We don't like to chase them off, but they're laying straight past my finger. And there's a big mama, a couple of babies. Well, they're not babies anymore, but they're just laying in there. And Augie knows they're there. He looks in and sees them all the time, but there's nothing he can do. He doesn't bark, you know, and he just kind of waits for them to come out and run around. But that's just a quick daily vlog. Gonna hang out some more. Maybe it'll rain some more. It's Labor Day weekend.